So welcome all of you on platform of YourPD Education, and I'm sure you people are safe and you are preparing for your upcoming exams. So you're watching the series of videos on paper 1 of Learning Services exam, which is scheduled to be on 18th of July 2021. Today in today's lecture, I will be taking a topic from again the current relevant issues. I will be talking about government policies, one of the important government policy. That is what I will be discussing in today's lecture, and that is related to One Nation, One Ration Card Yojana. One Nation, One Ration Card Yojana. And in the process, when I will be discussing this, I will be talking about public distribution system. Targeted public distribution system. What is the meaning of targeted? In targeted public distribution system, under what ministries and department these schemes come? National Informatics Center, very important basically department, but now its new name is there. Something like Planning Commission was changed to Niti Aayog. Similarly, there's a new avatar of NIC. We should know that also. National Food Security Act 2013, integrated management of public distribution system we will be talking about, and then some kind of electronic basically devices being used in targeted public distribution system, EPOS. So that point of sale, electronic device used at the point of sale, that is what we will discuss. So let us start now, and let me give you some brief. I think these photographs, when you see, what comes to the mind is last year 26th March 2020, when suddenly the lockdown was imposed in the country due to COVID first wave, and very less time was available with the people to move or relocate to their native places. So migrant problem was observed last summers. I mean, same time last year, we were seeing lot of people going back home on their feet. They were going back, no transportation, nothing was there. Not only they were not having mode of transportation, but also they were having no means to basically feed themselves. They were having shortage of the food also. On the way, everywhere there is a shutdown, there is a lockdown. Even if there are grocery shops, how shall you purchase if you do not have money? Many state governments provided free food to migrants, but then government started thinking how best they can make the food security as a basically how they can implement food security in the country. Everybody is aware about the ration card concept. You know what is a ration card? There are fair price shops monitored and administered by controlled by government. Fair price shop pay the people below poverty line and even above poverty line get the grains, get wheat, rice, kerosene, these kind of things they get at a very cheap price, depending upon whether you are below poverty line or what category you are. Now a limited amount of ration is allocated to each family depending upon the number of people in the family. Now think hypothetical, think of a situation that your family is in Uttar Pradesh or Bihar, and you are going to some another state for work, let's say Punjab or Maharashtra or Gujarat. Now you as individual, you want to get the benefit of this ration, cheap ration in Gujarat. So is it possible for you? Earlier it was not possible, but under the scheme of One Nation, One Ration Card, your family can also avail the ration at your home, native place, as well as you can also avail it in the new state. That is this scheme all about. So it all started with the last year first lockdown, when it was observed that people, despite of having ration card, they are not in position to avail the free ration to them. That is what was observed. And as I told you that you are from Uttar Pradesh, you have a ration card. Now you are working in Bombay, Mumbai, you cannot use that ration card. So can there be a solution? Can there be a solution that now you have a ration card and you can, wherever you feel like, you can take the ration? You know, since the Aadhaar card and biometrics have come, I mean, through biometrics everywhere, identity can be verified. Thanks to these technologies, that now you can access the ration or access these services anywhere in the country, and it will be known that how much ration you have taken. Your Aadhaar card is to be linked with these kind of public distribution systems, and you can avail these benefits. What is important for exam is that one nation, one ration card scheme is implemented by Department of Food and Public Distribution, and that is under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. That is the information you should have. And you know, all the states agreed that they will go ahead with this particular scheme of central government, and the beneficiary anywhere in the country can avail this particular scheme, and migrant workers particularly are going to get maximum benefited through this. So let's now learn some more information related to this. This scheme was rolled out last year in July 2020. After migrant problems and all, it was implemented. Now migrant can buy up to 50% of the quota allocated to the family. The rest 50% his family is to take at the native place. There were some states, 9 states, which agreed and implemented this one nation, one ration card scheme. You know, there are people to whom central government provides very cheap subsidized food, like rice at 3 rupees per kg, wheat at 2 rupees per kg. So all these basically highly subsidized food grain schemes are under public distribution system. Okay, now let's talk about what are the reforms in public distribution system. 9 states agreed to such reforms. This is basically a reform in public distribution system only, where a person can now go to any fair price shop, and seek the subsidized grain using his ration card. So these are the number of states which implemented this scheme immediately, and it was a big help to the people who were mobilizing during the COVID situation. You know, this basically there was a National Food Security Act 2013. It was implemented in that year, and under the National Food Security Act, the public distribution system, how this will be providing the subsidized food to the beneficiary, that everything was mentioned into that. We will discuss about that also. So what is the ultimate aim? Ultimate aim is to use the biometric authentication which is there in the Aadhaar card, and identify the beneficiary and provide the benefit to them anywhere in the country. One nation, one ration card is technology support to this is provided by National Informatics Center. That also I will discuss. So public distribution system and integrated management of public distribution system. Integrated management of public distribution system. That means if somebody is having Aadhaar card and his biometric authentication is to be done, then we get to know that he has already availed this much of benefit. And then further, you know, there are electronic retailing, as you know, electronic point of sale devices are there, where it will be known that okay, this much ration is already over. So these fair price shops are to work electronically, similar to what you see in the big shopping malls, right? So entire supply chain is to be controlled through your electronic basically these devices, and that is the meaning of integrated management of public distribution system. It is to be made more and more electronically driven for verification of authentications, verification of the people who are seeking these benefits, and National Informatics Center is to basically control all of this. What is public distribution system? It is a system of management of scarce resource. Here we talk about that food grain, kerosene, etc., and they are to be provided at affordable price to the people below poverty line or some people identified above poverty line. This is very important basically part of government policy to manage the food security in the country. So this is something which is to be is the responsibility of central and state government. So somebody asks you in the exam, if question comes, public distribution system are to be controlled by central government or state government. Answer is it is a responsibility of both. You must be knowing there is a Food Corporation of India, FCI. It comes under central government. So what FCI does, FCI has its own storage godowns where food and where these grains are stacked, and they are purchased from the states and they are kept there, and they are distributed throughout the year in through all these fair price shops. So yes, central government and state government collectively are responsible for this public distribution system. So Food Corporation of India is responsible for procurement, that means to get it, store, transport these food grains to the state government. So central government ka body Food Corporation of India, that is coordinating with the state government, and that is basically eventually providing all these food grains to different fair price shops in the states. Okay, now what is the operational responsibility of the state is what state does. What central government does through Food Corporation of India, I told you, procurement, storage, transportation of the food grain. What state government is to do, identify the below poverty line people. Who will identify the people? Panchayati Raj bodies, actually, Panchayat and municipalities, they have to identify the people in below poverty line categories and all, issue the ration card, and supervision of fair price shop. That is not the activity of central government, that is activity of state government. So wheat, rice, sugar, kerosene, as I told you, is to be given. So this is a very, very important paragraph. It mentions the duties and responsibilities of central government as well as state government. And you know what? Identification of the families below poverty line and all, that is the ambit of the third tier of the government, that is Panchayati Raj institutions. As you know, there is a body called Gram Sabha, which is mentioned under Article 243G of Constitution. And why I'm mentioning that? Because Gram Sabha is the example of direct democracy, where people will come, all the basically voter of the village panchayat, they come together and they identify what activities, developmental activities are to be done in the villages. So Gram Sabha mein and all these basically Panchayati Raj institutes mein identification of below poverty line people is done, because you are closest to Panchayati Raj system. This is how public distribution system works. I mean, there is a basically fair price shop which state government is to monitor. Then there is a central government which through Food Corporation of India maintains the stock, and then farmers provide that stock to Food Corporation of India, state government, and they coordinate together, and then it is distributed through fair price shop. And minimum support price, which I will discuss in farm laws also. So minimum support price is also somewhere mentioned here. Now, what is targeted public distribution system? In 1997 June, Government of India launched this targeted public system, public distribution system. So what is this meaning, targeted in public distribution system? Targeted means you have to identify the real beneficiary, the people to whom this benefit should go. You know, you have to basically formulate and implement the foolproof arrangement to identify the poor. So identification is very important, and in the identification, transparency and accountability should be there. So any idea when Panchayati Raj bodies got constitutional status? Answer is 1992. Article 243 of Indian Constitution you can read, and that gave the constitutional status to Panchayati Raj. And after that, you know, 1997 we made this public distribution system as targeted. Targeted means make it more efficient. I mean, it should serve the real purpose. It should identify the real people and help them. Identification of the poor under this scheme is to be done by state government, you know. So state-wise poverty estimates are to be provided by Planning Commission, and then further the developmental activities are to be done. Now Planning Commission ka new name is Niti Aayog. What is National Food Security Act 2013? It came in 2013, and it was a very big basically paradigm shift, I will say, in the approach to the food security, from basically welfare to right-based approach. You know, like education. When right to education was implemented, then education did not remain only a welfare activity of the government. It became basically right of citizens that government is to certainly provide it. Similarly, this National Food Security Act, this made the food security in the country as the right of the citizen, and government was to provide it. 75% of the rural population, 50% of the urban population is to get subsidized food grain under targeted public distribution system. So whatever is the population of rural India, 75% of that will come under the targeted public distribution system. So remember one thing, rural population may 75% is not below poverty line. Below poverty line are very less. But you know, then there are different categories of people we have, and 75% of the population is basically in the rural area is to be given the benefit of this, and 50% in urban areas. That simply means 2/3 of India's entire population is covered under this. 2/3 of entire population, you know, 130 plus 130 crore plus is the population, and that is what we should know. So it is National Food Security Act is being implemented in all states presently. Now, what is IMPDS scheme? What is the meaning of Integrated Management of Public Distribution System? It comes under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. So this scheme is to basically introduce the nationwide portability of the ration card. Portability. What does mean a ration card is portable? Like driving license. Whether you are from, your driving license is from Punjab or Haryana or let's say Maharashtra, you can use this driving license everywhere in the country, right or not? Similarly, can you use your ration card everywhere or not? That is called portability. And this implementation of IMPDS scheme is basically required for that. This will enable the migrant to basically use their quota of food from fair price shop anywhere in the country. And you know, there are devices like electronic point of sale device which will facilitate this all. So through this electronic system now, an entire electronically managed supply chain, through this it will be very easy to know who has already availed the quota of their ration that particular month. So these all are called integrated management of public distribution system, and largely it is a responsibility, technical responsibilities of National Informatics Center. What is National Informatics Center? It is the attached office under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. So NIC provides the technical infrastructure for the delivery of all the IT services. Some of the initiatives of Digital India are taken care of National Informatics Center. You know, National Informatics Center was created in 1976, and if you go to the website of National Informatics Center, you will get lot of programs and policies of the government which are important for this particular also. Now, the National Informatics Center is basically going to help the government for implementing the information technology related basically schemes and policies. In May 9, 2019, you know, earlier it was a Congress government when National Informatics Center came. Now the government changed, and normally what happens when what we see, whenever there is a change in government, we see the change in the names also of departments and programs or policies. So similar to the Planning Commission was changed to Niti Aayog, now this new government changed the basically National Informatics Center. The new name, what I can say, not new name but a new center, Center for Smart Governance. Center for Smart Governance is now basically all the state governments are to now seek the advice of Center of Smart Governance for implementing their IT related projects. So earlier this was being done by NIC. So still NIC is also existing, and this new department, Center for Smart Governance, is also there. Now let's sum up. One nation, one ration card. One nation, one ration card is the scheme which basically will provide the food security to people and everywhere in the country. New system based upon technology solution will satisfy the beneficiary through biometric authentication on electronic point of sale devices which are installed at fair price shops. Anvitran portal and integrated management of public distribution system of what you call National Informatics Center are going to help for implementing this entire thing. This is the information which I already discussed. National Food Security Act. About 81 crore of people in India avail the subsidized food, that is rice at 3 rupees per kg, wheat at 2 rupees per kg, and coarse grain at rupee 1 per kg from fair price shops of targeted public distribution system. So this is the basically very big step by the government to ensure the food security in India. Now you see, one thing I want to tell you, like there is no dearth or scarcity of food grains in India. India is a surplus food grain country. But because of poor implementation on the part of, I'll say, whether this government or that government or whosoever, intermediaries, because of poor implementation of that or maybe corruption, people die out of hunger. They died last year out of hunger during the COVID situation. So it is what is the most important thing is implementation and not the schemes. We can make the best planning and schemes in the world, but if implementation is not good, it is not going to work. That is what actually we need to see. Though policies and programs are good, but their implementation is something which is very, very important. Hope you understood this. This entire information, entire basically this material, study material, I'll send you. Just go through this, listen to this. Some important point they may be asked in the exam. Thank you.